There I was with my son Jack settling down to watch our team in the cup final on the TV. But with what had happened earlier on that day, things could have easily been very different. Every Saturday morning I always go to watch him play for the lads' team, and you know what? He's not bad. It makes me really proud. Even though it was an away match, things were going really well. Coming up to half-time, 1-0 up, and Jack was running down the left wing with a chance for a second when he fell and landed badly on his leg. Straight away the coach thought it looked serious. Great, a trip to A&E with the usual hours of waiting. People arriving after you, getting seen to first, and staff looking confused as they shout out random names to no response. Jack was actually more bothered that he would miss our team in the cup final later on TV. Anyway, we were miles from our local A&E without a clue where to go. Then I remembered I'd downloaded a free app a few weeks ago. It was really easy to use, and within a few moments I had the A&E address. It was only 2 miles away. It gave me a map of how to get there and even gave me the option to book a slot. I entered Jack's details and immediately got an email confirming his place in the queue. 10 minutes later we were in A&E and greeted by a touchscreen kiosk. I clicked on appointments, entered Jack's details and got a receipt saying they would call us for assessment shortly, and they did. After only a few minutes we were called forward by the nurse, where they already had all Jack's records on their screen. It was really impressive. I expected to sit in the waiting area wondering what was going on with Jack, watching the usual doom and gloom on the news channel. I couldn't be more wrong. Instead I watched a series of useful tips and practical advice with helpful websites. One side of the screen even showed information on where Jack was up to. In no time at all he was sent for an x-ray, and when we saw the doctor he confirmed his ankle was fractured. Back in the main waiting area we saw we had a 23-minute wait for the plaster room. How accurate is that? We took the opportunity to use the promotion on our ticket for a drink, and those 23 minutes flew by. As we left the plaster room they arranged a check-up appointment at our local hospital for in a couple of weeks. The staff were great and I couldn't believe how efficient everything was. We were out of A&E in no time at all, not what we expected. They emailed me a patient survey and for once I was happy to fill it in. We were both relieved that we made it back in time for the match, and you know what? Our team won. Maybe when Jack's back on his feet he'll get his chance to lift his team's trophy. Wouldn't it be great if it did happen this way? It's not as hard as you think.